Thanks to the EA Creator Network for making this video possible. Now I bet this wasn't on your bingo card because this wasn't on mine either, but yes, here we are in 2025 and we're about to review SpongeBob Kit. Yes, you actually heard me right. You also read the title right. The Sims 4 decided to collaborate with SpongeBob SquarePants to bring you 2 kits instead of 1 stuff pack. Which I think officially confirms that stuff packs are dead for good. So rest in peace. It was nice until we had you. Now these kits are actually in a bundle for a limited time and they offer free extra items if you purchase it by March. And just for starters, I think this is honestly very bad. I don't think this is the right approach, especially right now within the community when the game is really struggling to understand its core players. I'm not discouraging you from buying this pack. I'm not encouraging you from buying this pack. I'll try to give you my unbiased opinion about it. So let's just get right into the video. So we're just gonna start in CAS, and I actually looked for the items before, and I'm gonna be very honest, I don't think the distribution is good enough. For men, we only have t-shirts, which I'm going to show you right here. And it's actually the same print, which of course isn't a huge problem. All SpongeBob characters, of course, what else there will be. I'm honestly sad a little that it's not some kind of Sims stylish contribution or it's like a collaboration. I mean, this one, pretty cute. This one, yeah. If you like SpongeBob, I guess this pack is going to be really for you. For me, I'm not exactly a fan. For me, it looks like a CC made from 2016, as one of the commenters said on Twitter, but I guess we all have different tastes and that's alright. But my other issue is that we don't have shoes, we don't have actually bottoms. And if we go to the ladies section, yeah, she's already dressed in it. We of course have the same t-shirts as you saw before, but we also have some bottoms like pants. And while I'm not exactly a fan of the texture again or the pattern, but we do have pants at least that can go with it. You can make a pajama, you can make just a casual, you know, SpongeBob obsessed girl, and it's just not the same for men, so I don't really like this aspect. I really love this pants actually, or because I think that's just very beautiful and it's kind of fitting actually into adventure away. So if you're a camp counselor, maybe you can actually wear that. Now we also have some shoes for the women, which we again don't have it for men. And again, it's just full of SpongeBob themes with the characters' faces plastered on it. We can see Mr. Krabs, our Patrick, etc, etc. But for Cass, actually that's it. And I'm actually missing some kind of dress, which I honestly thought was in there, but maybe it's in the base game somewhere. Because if I remember correctly, there was some kind of new dress that was supposed to be in here, but I couldn't seem to find it. So yeah, that's all we have for Cass. So I would say it's not as bad as it could be. Or of course, we all have our differences. I really love this pattern over here and this one. I'm not really a fan of the shoes. They're just pretty simple and flat. Again, the same goes for the shirts. I would have loved to have some kind of pattern or texture which goes well with the pants, because that would have been great. So let's get on with the build by items. So now I'm just gonna put down a wall real quick and also some kind of room so that we can see everything better. Maybe put down some windows, but that's I'm gonna do with the pack itself. Look, I'm a very bad builder, so don't hate me for this. I'm actually not going for the SpongeBob theme, or maybe I will try to recreate that. Yes, so we have the roofs, and now we can start searching for the actual items that came with these packs. which again should have been, I think, a stuffed bag. I don't know why they chose kids, but here we are. So first of all, let's start with the wall patterns. We actually have some swatches with all of these. We have some different styles. So we have this one. Again, these are just simple colors, but we do have some different patterns as well, as you can see. I guess these are all from the characters' houses, but again, I'm not a huge fan of SpongeBob, so I'm not exactly sure, to be honest. And then we have this. This one I recognize too. I think it's... These flowers, I think, are on almost all SpongeBob advertisements. And again, these are just some interesting colors. I would say this one goes well with the Jungle Gym's colors, but we will see that later on. And again, we have this lighter tone and we have the dark as well. So then we have this full texture over here in different colors. Again, it's mostly the same actually. It's just in different colors basically, some darker tones. Again, this goes well with the Jungle Gym that I'm going to show you later on. And this one, we also have this interesting texture in different colors as well. This looks like 2D and I actually like this. Then we have this metallic ones. And you can see, I think the normals are kind of good. Like, it looks raised. I kind of like this. But again, I think it's just not the Sims 4 style. Like, if I were to put this somewhere, it wouldn't really match the theme of the game or the art style of the game. I don't like this one because it has very weird lines over here. Like, it's much darker, but it's not continuing here. And then it's just yellow. So I think this one is a little bit faulty. But again, we can see this as well. Can we see this in all of them? Yeah, so it's happening with all of them. It's just with some of the colors, it's more obvious than the other ones. And these are all that we have. So now I'm gonna go back because I'm gonna choose this one. Because for the roof, we only have this one. And that's it. We don't have any other roof type. I mean, of course, this has different colors, but it's just the same colors that we had for the wallpapers as well. And that's it basically. Now we also have roof sculptures that we can see. So you can make this character's house. I don't know which character's house is that. Don't stone me please, because I'm actually not watching SpongeBob. We also have this 2D style again. I think that's pretty nice. As for windows, I have this one, and you can see actually that there are many different swatches as well. Let's check over here. And again, we also have this 2D style. I really like this one. I think it looks cool. Someone said it reminds them of Power Lives, which can actually be true because they have more like this 2D-ish style. For doors, we have 2 doors. And they are thankfully matching. And they also have this 2D style. Now this door doesn't have it. I'm not gonna be spoiling anything, I hope, for you. But it also has some nice swatches. I would say, I guess you can also use this even if you're not a fan of SpongeBob. If you use something else, you can use this for a ship. Maybe a restaurant which is like a ship themed or something like that. But this is all we have. And we also have some kind of deco somewhere. Yes. These flowers or whatever these are. They also have some swatches. I think these are nice, but again, I just cannot see myself using them because I don't know. I don't think it's pretty enough to use it in a house. If you are making like a SpongeBob themed build, then of course you're going to love it. But for me, it's just not my style. And we only have 1 floor tiles, but again, these come in different colors, so there is that. All the different colors. And basically that's it for wallpapers, roofs, etc. I couldn't really find anything else. Oh no, sorry. Yes, we also have this bubble vent. Let's go 1 floor down, walls up, so you can see it better. This also has the 2D style, I think, if I remember correctly. Yes, so you can make this matching, but again, if I remember correctly, these are all the only objects that have this 2D style. I'm not sure if the character that has these had the furniture with the same style as well. I actually don't remember. I did watch some SpongeBob episodes, maybe the movie as well when I was little, but only like fractions, so not the whole episodes. It wasn't very popular in my country, let's just say that. So let's go to the objects first, and we have some beds, two different beds. And I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. I mean, of course, it's gonna have like tons of SpongeBob characters on it, but we only have 2 other swatches which are not SpongeBob style, like these 2. And I think having the characters plastered on it like this is not very fitting into the Sims 4 world. Like, it really does seem like CC. So, I don't know, it just feels very on Sims 4 for me, if I'm allowed to say that. And this one I like. I think this is a better style. It fits better into the world of the Sims 4. This one I like too. I think that's cute, but it's also not this aggressive, if that makes sense. But other than that, we only have these 2 swatches, which don't come with any SpongeBob related themes. Then we also have this bed. I like this one actually, too bad the flowers are on it. But again, not much, which is, without. I actually like this one. It's kind of matching the bottoms that we were showing in CAS before. Then we have this chair. Just gonna show you with the design tool. All the different swatches. Again, it's not my style, but if you like SpongeBob, I think you are going to love these items. I really like this chair. I think it's cute, but then again, it's full of these SpongeBob themes, but at least this one has other swatches as well. I think this is very cute. Again, I think this chair goes well with the restaurant if you're making this ship themed restaurant. Pretty nice swatches. I actually like this item a lot. We have this inflatable couch or whatever this is, or love seat. I'm not a fan of this either, but maybe some of you will like it. And then of course we have some tables. Again, this one is not too aggressive when it comes to the SpongeBob theme, so I can imagine myself using it again if I'm doing a themed restaurant. This one too, I kind of like this actually. I think it's kind of unique in the game. We don't really have anything sailor related, and it would have been great to have some kind of pirate theme pack in the future, but we'll see if we get it. I'm not so sure. Again, I really like this furniture, but as you can see, we don't really have many swatches without the main theme. And of course, yes, before any of you come say in the comments like, oh my god, Nerdy Doll, it's a SpongeBob themed kit. What was I expecting? I know, but to be fair, even if I am a SpongeBob fan, it would have been great to have some more swatches without the main theme, because these are some pretty nice furniture. And as you can see, we only have like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it, without the themes. And it's just sad because I really like this. I think it's very pretty, goes well with the children's room or the kids room. And these are all the swatches we have here as well. Again, it's pretty much the same, so at least they match. I really like this color actually. Let's put this in this as well. We have this guitar, which, if I remember correctly, is one of the bonus items that you can only get for a limited time if you buy the bundle. I don't really like this guitar. I'm not sure if this is like canon guitar from the TV show. You'll tell me in the comments below because I'm not too sure about it. And we have this fish tank, and I actually love this. I think it's very pretty. And it's something that goes well with the game, I think. It's one of the very few things that I really, really like. But again, it's one of the bonus items, and I don't really like this bonus part, because what do you mean you won't get it if you don't buy it, you know? by a certain time. So what if I only discover The Sims 4 in, I don't know, 2026 December, and I won't be able to use this item ever because I wasn't even in the fandom before, so I couldn't even buy it physically. And then we have this jungle gym. We have SpongeBob here. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really like this. It again feels like some kind of weird CC. Which is a shame because I think this is a very cool jungle gym and it has some very cool swatches, like, just let's watch. So I think this is pretty cool, but again. And this is also one of the bonus items that you won't get if you don't buy the pack, which is honestly crazy because we shouldn't be enforcing this. Like, the Sims 4 is in shambles right now. People are leaving the fandom and the community. And it's just not like what it was before, and now we are trying to monetize these things even harder, especially with news around the buyout. And okay, I'm just gonna go back to showing the objects because I'm gonna be so mad I won't be able to continue the video. So then we have this sky flower, which I guess one of the character, maybe SpongeBob, has in his house, again with some swatches. Maybe this can go well again with a restaurant, but I'm not exactly sure. Then we have these stickers. Again, I'm not really a fan of these, but if you're a SpongeBob lover and if you love this character, you're going to find a lot of references to different episodes or even the meme that people have been using. Now, I guess this isn't, like, this is from an actual episode and isn't just something they made up. Yeah, we all have different. I think what I'm also missing, because while I do not really like SpongeBob, I do know there are many, many other characters. And I was really missing Mr. Krabs. Like, there isn't an emphasis on him. Like, it would have been funny, especially for EA. Like, Mr. Krabs is such a greedy guy. And, you know, I'm not gonna say anything else because I'll get in trouble. And we have these pictures as well. I kind of like them. I think these are pretty well textures, pretty high quality, I would say, for a painting, which is usually not like that. And someone told me this is actually coming from a lore from an episode that they painted over the first dollar that Mr. Krabs received. Again, I'm not sure because I don't watch it, but there is a swatch which I really like, and I hope I will find it. Pretty memes on it as well. Oh yes, the handsome Squidward. I think everyone knows this. I would just put everything out so that you can see it all together. Now, if you recognize any of these, let me know in the comments below, because some of them are from, or like references. Oh, we already had this. Like, someone on Discord told me, like, this one is art, so I should be, you know, more happy about it because it's just art. I like the famous patty burger. And also we have Squidward's house. And the restaurant itself, the Kirby Patty. I was very afraid that they would use, you know, English text, but thankfully they didn't do that, at least, which I think is honestly good because I was very afraid when I saw these first. And then we have this conch shell, whatever this is. Just gonna show you the design tool. Also has many swatches, I think. And then we have what I called on Twitter the emoji collection. I think I will show you the same way. I will just put it out. You're pretty terrifying, lah. Kinda looks uncanny to me. Don't come at my throat. Someone actually called me a retard on Twitter for saying that I don't really like this theme, and I wish there would have been more swatches for the furniture without, you know, SpongeBob. Which I think is pretty rude because of course there are going to be mainly SpongeBob characters on it, but again, I may not want to use it all the time, so why not have it like 50-50? Oopsie. Now again, I think these are all references to some episodes. I don't really know because still I don't like it, but if you recognize any of the episodes, let me know in the comments below and maybe I will check it out for you. We also have Somewhere the Snail, Gary. Gary also has some pretty faces or creepy faces. Let's quickly put it all out and I will share my thoughts on it as well. Because I'm gonna be honest, oopsie, we're in the basement now. These look pretty low poly, like, it looks weird honestly with the nose sticking out, but it's like a 2D style. In some ways, it's like someone tried to make this 3D but couldn't succeed. I think it would have been great to have more normal maps on it, maybe to raise, you know, the holes inside, like here. But then again, maybe, oh. Can you see, like, how it's already... And yeah, this is another thing. I think they forgot to actually apply edge split on it because you can see on the shadows, like this is the medium LED and it looks quite different. Like you see these lines over here, this usually indicates that the mesh has not received a proper edge split. This is what usually happens when I try to import something and I forget it as well. I will check it out, but it's interesting if that's true because then it means it's faulty. But again, wouldn't put it past the team now, would we? Then we have some carpets or rug. Just gonna show the design tool as well. I really like these actually. These are not aggressive like SpongeBob patterns, and I'm honestly glad that these don't have, you know, the characters just on it, but instead I think this is very cute, goes well with the kids' room. This one too, this one too. This one can go anywhere. It's just not... Maybe it's a SpongeBob theme as well, but I don't really see it because again, I'm not a huge fan of it. And then we have this fish hook, whatever this is. I'm not sure about the lore behind it as well. Also the different swatches we have. Which one is actually in the movie or the TV show? This one? Or all of them? I don't know, let me know guys. You also have jellyfish lamps. Again, goes well with adventurer weights if you have it. Here are all the different swatches as well. And now let's continue. Oh wait, we also have a wall clock, so let's go back so I can put it here. We also have a wall clock of Gary the Snail. Just gonna put it here. I haven't checked it, I'm not sure if it's functional. I don't think it is. Because there is an amazing object in this bag and I honestly love it. I will show you, it's my favorite ever. So we have this bookshelf. Again, I'm not very a fan of this, but this looks more like a Sims 4 style with plankton and Squidward on it. Let's check the different swatches again. But again, these don't really have many swatches without the main theme. But for this item, it's not even that bad. But at least we have some matching. Oh wait. It's not matching, is it? Oh no, it is. It was in the shadows. Or maybe it's not. Oh my god. Oh! So these actually light up, at least one of it. Which one? Ah, Gary. Gary is actually a light. Anyways, let's go back to morning so you can see it better. So then we have this dresser. Again, in many different styles. Now this is what I'm talking about. I don't really like this on these objects. I don't think it's fitting well. Now if you have this flower pattern, or this had a bamboo as well somewhere. Yeah, this one. I think that's very cute, goes well with the SpongeBob theme, but it's not aggressive like this. I think for me this is too aggressive, but maybe if you love SpongeBob, you will also love this. Again, who am I to tell you? This one I think is much better. It's not that aggressive, but it still carries, you know, the theme itself. And then we have this style as well. I will go put this back on this. Then we have Sandy. She also has some swatches. Again, I guess from different episodes. Then we have this toy chest. Again, in the same swatches, so nothing new here. At least they are kind of fitting together. And then we have this dollhouse, or I'm not even sure I can call it a dollhouse, because of course we're playing with dolls, but it's not this usual dollhouse that we have. And I actually like this. I think it's pretty cool. And at least we have a different style for once. And it's pretty detailed if we look closer together. We have the mop. We also have, you know, almost the same furniture here. Like we have the desk over there and we also have the desk there. I'm actually missing, you know, the same seating. But again, we have that, so maybe pretty close enough. Oops. And we also have some pretty swatches on here. Though I think Mr. Krabs would get a heart attack if he saw that his devoted restaurant turned pink. We also have this lamp. Again, interesting choice. But it goes well with the theme, I guess. And here are some swatches. And then we have this activity table. I think it's pretty cool as well, but again, it's full of SpongeBob theme. Yes, I know, it's still a SpongeBob themed kit. But still, I would have loved some more swatches. And we have the same as well here. And I also would love to have had some variety over these objects. Maybe some different kind of toy over here, a different book somewhere, or maybe, yeah, even the jellyfish could have been something different for the other swatches. Interesting. Here's the TV. I think this is pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of a steampunk style, which we don't really have in the game. I checked it, we don't really have any new TV shows or channels which are SpongeBob themed, so there's that though. We also have this gramophone or record player. I think it's pretty nice. All in different swatches. And my favorite, absolute favorite object in the whole pack, and I'm gonna show you why. Some nice swatches. Like, do you remember the kit that Lil Simsy made in collaboration with The Sims? There was this alarm clock. I think that was the time when alarm clocks were introduced. And this is one as well. And in her pack, her alarm clock had a different sound. And guess what this alarm clock will sound like? I don't think you will guess it. So it's already daytime. Let's set it to 10 a.m. Hold and behold, it's gonna be amazing. Let's speed it up so you can hear it. And oh my god, just wait. Oh wait, no, I set it on badly. It's 11, not 10. Oh my god, someone yelled at me. I was so excited, nothing happened. So okay, let's set it to 12 p.m. I'm gonna speed up the time. Sorry for this, guys. Keep you waiting. Someone actually got scared in Discord. Oh wait, here we come. Again, I'm gonna be silent now so you can hear it better. I think this is the best thing ever. It's just so Sims 4 like to have this. I love it, like with the camera shake. Oh my god, can we watch it again? I just love this so much. We have daytime. La la la, it's 40 almost. Almost the time for the horn to sound. Oop. I love it. Oh my god, I love it. No, I think it's just perfect. So yeah, I think I covered all the objects. I will go through it again, make sure nothing's missed. Oh, we have so many packs, Jesus Christ. I think I covered it all. Yeah, so these are all the things which are coming with the new kit. Again, I think this would have made a good stuff pack. And these are the items which are limited. I'm honestly sad because the fish tag looks nice. Also the ship looks nice, if you can forget about SpongeBob in the back. But some people like it, some people don't. I've honestly seen many different opinions on Twitter. Some people calling me retard, some people calling me or just pointing out that they like it or how much they love it. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this. I think it's crazy that they did it and it was so out of thin air, like there were no indications, you know. Out of all collaborations, I never would have guessed that the SpongeBob will collaborate with the Sims 4. Like, it's honestly so random. I don't know if EA has some kind of deal maybe with the SpongeBob team, or it's just a one-time occurrence, or it will happen in other games as well, but what to do anymore? But again, I would have made this one stuff pack instead of a kit, because it just makes no sense. Especially if you're losing some items, if you're not buying it on time. I don't really like this approach. I've said this many times before in the video that I don't think this is a good practice, and I don't because it's not an expansion pack, you know, to try to aggressively get people to buy it as soon as possible. These are just kits, and the fact that if you don't buy the bundle, which if you buy the 2 kits, this bundle, then it's $10, but if you're purchasing it after, you can only get it for $7 each, so that's like $14 for 2 kits without these objects. So that's just crazy for me. And I really like this jungle gym. I think it's pretty nice. I like this, you know, pirate theme, but I also like this simple one as well. I think this has very nice colors, and it's a shame that they are doing this. I really hope maybe there will be, you know, maybe a time extension or something, because it's just not fair, I would say. But yes, thank you again for the A Creator Network for sponsoring this video. Now, even though it's sponsored, this is my opinion. I'm not forced to say anything good if I don't want to. I do believe if you're a SpongeBob fan, you're going to love this kit. If you are not one, well, you will have probably the same reactions as me. There won't be many objects that you will be able to use if you don't like this theme or this TV show, because again, there are not many swatches that you can use from simple items, and even ones which have normal swatches have the characters on it, so it's totally up to you if you want to buy it or not. I cannot say, it's your own decision. But yes, these are all the items again. There are some pretty cool ones, but again, this one, I don't think I ever use it. Again, maybe this one I can, if I'm going for a restaurant, or maybe if I'm building a ship. I know there are some pretty amazing builders who will actually utilize this in a pretty cool way. So that was it for my review. Let me know in the comments below if you wish to see something like this in the future as well, or if you would like to see something else. I actually have plans for creating more videos, because my building skills are worse than of a 5-year-old. So I was thinking about making an unhinged series of building, trying to rebuild this huge or amazing and complex build with my building skills, which is honestly, I think would be fun, because this is usually a house I build in The Sims, because I'm just so bad at building houses. So anyways, I will see you soon, guys, and let me know in the comments below what you think about this pack, because I think it's pretty uncalled for. Now see you guys.